Didn't we see that the general
are you saying that the government to have been as bad as Abaka's government? Is that what you're saying?
No. We're saying
talking about this government is as bad as Abaka's government.
About some questionable video that is neither here nor there.
Are you saying that?
I am saying that what was the basis for election?
Why are you bringing Abaka's government? Are you saying that this government is as bad? Are you
because we have seen TV clips of phantom coups where generals were doing dubalets before some sergeant somewhere.
They are not doing favor to my great party. Let me not be ashamed
alone.
You are a chairman of my party, a party that I belong.
When you generate to talk about people, you need the essence of our
issue is touching.
We are talking about democracy. Today is Democracy Day.
Yes.
And we are talking about the freedom of Nigerians to associate and to express themselves. We are talking about not arbitrariness
and to tell lies.
If whatever you choose to tell lies, if you want to tell lies, like I'm telling you, this video that you downloaded, that thousands, millions of people have downloaded. Maybe many more people even downloaded the Abacha coup, phantom coup video.
Why are you bringing Abacha coup to this?
But that's what I'm telling you. That the issue of showing any video is immaterial.
40 years of democracy.
What was the electoral law that guided that election?
Abacha to this government.
What was the law that guided that? We're talking since Fourth Republic. Have there not been electoral laws apart from the Constitution, which is the ground norm?
Now let me tell you.
Are there no electoral laws? Are we not saying that 2015 national elections will not be guided by electoral law?
Doctor.
Okay. Now,
what was the electoral law that guided the NGF election?
Doctor, what are the courts meant for? What are the courts meant for? If there are disagreements between persons,
yes.
Do you set a parallel body?
No.
If I disagree with an election, do I go to a parallel body?
You go to court where you have concrete basis.
So you don't have concrete basis.
What is the law? This is what I'm saying.
Hold on. Have a concrete basis.
What is the law?
What is the law?
If there was no pre-existing law.
Yes.
So you are
hold on.
to go to court.
Mr. Apia, let me ask you a question.
Nobody's going to court.
We are here.
Hold
on. Both the three of us are here.
Yes.
And there was no pre-existing law
yes.
that says we should tear this paper.
Yes.
But the three of us decide now and agree that we want to tear this paper into 3 places. And we do tear the paper into 3 places. Do we need any other law?
What is the basis to even agree to
tear
paper?
Because we want to share.
I am trained.
We want to share the paper, yes.
Why will you share paper? For what basis? How will you do the sharing?
Okay.
We must agree on all of those basics.
Okay.
That is what lays out a ground norm. Okay? On the basis of that, where there are dissents, where there are disagreements, then you can seek adjudication in law, in the law court.
Okay.
But where you are not able to show a process, we're talking about a process. We're not talking about arbitrariness, for goodness sake.
Don't you think this is one of the reasons why our courts are clogged with so many cases that cannot be handled because of the electoral cases that keep coming up?
No.
If elections take place and the losers accept that they lost an election, would they need to go to court?
Well, look, where people contest elections,
you are evading
and the basis of the election, I beg your pardon, Apia.
Yes. Apia is the
Apia.
Yes.
I guess you also went to school.
Why not?
I guess so.
That is I'm a learned man. I'm a learned man.
Oh, beautiful. Yes, you are not educated, you are learned.
Yes, I'm both educated and learned at the same time. Yes.
Beautiful.
Yes.
What we are saying is that when questions are asked,
it
is important that the issues for which questions are asked are understood. I am a teacher.
No, you didn't understand.
I don't go setting questions for students.
Say you don't understand it.
But you raised an example about tearing paper. And I said, what is the basis for sharing paper? How do you arrive at sharing?
Doc, can I ask you some fundamental questions?
So that we can now say, look.
Doc, can I ask you some fundamental questions? On the 24th,
ask questions, whatever is fundamental.
On the 24th of this month, was there a scheduled election for Nigerian Governors'Forum?
Are you a member of Governors'Forum?
No, I'm asking. It's a public knowledge.
No, let me ask you, are you a member?
Are you a member?
I can identify the locals.
No, I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. It's just yes or no.
Look, in the last 13 years,
was there a scheduled election?
We have never known when governors' elections take place. I have never known. Nigerians know. I have been an active participant.
Nigerians now know.
I don't know when governors decide who will be their chairman.
Do you know why?
For goodness sake,
do you know why?
That somebody is chairman of Governors'Forum does not determine how the other governors run their affairs in their state.
Beautiful. Then accept defeat.
What is the issue?
Accept defeat. You have been defeated, accept it. Accept defeat. It does not change the structure. It does not remove a jam from being the governor of Plateau State.
Is this desperation that makes democracy more suspect? People who are desperate.
You are the one being desperate.
No.
I have won an election.
What
I have refused to accept that election.
On what election? When has there been an election?
Doctor, I'm so disappointed.
No.
I'm happy that I'm not your younger brother or your student.
We're talking about.
I'm happy that I am not your younger brother or a family member of yours or a student of yours.
It doesn't matter.
Okay, all right. Gentlemen.
We must be able to make the contribution that is intelligent.
Otherwise, the question is,
we will hit up emotions.
Okay,
and not face the issue.
So far, I mean, we're all informed. We're informed here. So let's just ask a question here. What's the purpose of the Nigerian Governors'Forum? Some have called it a non-governmental organization. They say it's a peer group mechanism so that they can monitor themselves and hold themselves accountable for development and whatever they are doing in their states. They call themselves a peer group. Now, but in our own understanding, your understanding here, what's the purpose of the Governors'Forum?
Like you said, you use the word peer group mechanism. And to extend that, it's equally a pressure group to protect their own interests and the interests of their respective states. Because when they come together, they aggregate their interests vis-a-vis the federal government. That is why you see them, all of them, like the Nigerian governors, this sovereign wealth issue. It affected them. So all the governors, without any exception, went to challenge the federal government in the Supreme Court without any exception. So whenever their interests are affected, they come together and address it. Like the review of Nigerian Constitution, they have certain areas that affect them as states. The sharing formula, how revenues are to be shared between the three types of government, it affects them. These issues are discussed and decisions taken. Furthermore, on how to emulate each other on development for developmental purposes. If you see, like, they are praising Faceoff in Lagos, they are praising Amaechi in Rivers State, they are praising Akpabio State Governor, that they are doing well. These are flagships. Other governors, because of these things, they can emulate from them. Chairmen of Enugu State, the man from Obi of Anambra State. These are governors that people are talking about every day. So other governors to hear what they are doing, ask questions, and go to put these things in their area. At the end of the day, Nigerians are the better for it. Okay. Because the difference of democracy is trickles down to the people.
Okay, so the Nigerian Governors'Forum is not a minus.
It's not a minus. It's not a minus. And it can never be a minus. If it's a minus, it cannot generate this heat.
No, it's immaterial whether it generates heat or not.
But is it a minus?
What does that mean, whether it's a minus? I'm not... Look, we're talking of an association of traders. Okay? To you, it's a different thing altogether. To traders, it means something different. So, why are you bringing issues of, you're comparing non-likes. Yes, I have watched over the last 12, 13 years an association that brings all governors together. Periodically, like you said, peer group mechanism, they're able to discuss issues. In fact, I've heard some of them talk about our sort of flawed federation, which there are issues that need to be addressed. Now, governors are addressing it differently. Political parties are addressing issues differently. There are various other interest groups in the Nigerian polity. For me to say whether Governors'Forum is plus or minus is immaterial. And by the way, again in the context of all this contention that we're talking about, whether they have chairman or don't have chairman, whatever affects governors, they will discuss and they will arrive at how they will advance their interests.
But the question will be how this their rancor, which you say, or some people have said, is irrelevant to the nation, is irrelevant to the polity, how it affects